Walk by K. Dako. Act 1, The Circle. The dust never settled. It hung in the air like smoke from an eternal fire, stirred by 90 feet grinding the earth raw. Around and around they marched, a great wheel of flesh and sweat beneath the white-hot sun. The circle had no beginning and no end, only movement. To stop was to die. Or worse. At the front, 5 men gleamed like statues of Olympus, their skin oiled, their faces cut from marble, the golden. They did not walk. They reclined in golden wagons, dragged by straining bodies, chained to the shafts. Women from the outer world hurled themselves over the barriers, climbing into the wagons, gasping, laughing, and fucking was their life. They looked bored, but always hungry for more. More women, more fame, more applause. Behind them rolled another 5 wagons, shaded and perfumed. The men inside were swollen with jewels and fat, eyes glazed with arrogance. The seated. They counted coins bartered with the crowd beyond the circle, their hands reaching always for more. They did not look at the marchers behind them. Why would they? They already owned them. Their mantra. In the circle, there are winners and losers. There are leaders and followers. There are those that fuck and those that get took. Those that fuck do not care about those that are getting took. Winners do not care about losers. Leaders do not care about followers. It is those that get walk that care. Those that follow hate those in the front. Those in the front don't care about those that follow. Behind those 10 began the multitude, the walkers. Bent backs, blistered feet, lips cracked and bleeding. Some dragged chains of stone carved with words, debt, guilt, father. Others staggered naked, their skins scrawled with inked verdicts, weak, coward, ugly. Still others heaved forward with mirrors strapped to their chests, bleeding as the harness cut them, eyes fixed on the reflection of a cleaner, stronger self, always just out of reach. They marched because they believed in something they could not name. The golden lusted for more, the seated lusted for power, and the walkers lusted for the promise of change that never came. And in the middle of them, unseen, was one who did not belong. He kept his eyes low on the dust and the rhythm of the feet around him. The circle never stopped. He had learned to step when they stepped, breathe when they breathed. To fall out of rhythm was to be seen, and to be seen was death, or worse, markings, stones around their necks, shame heaped until you drowned in it. But inside, he was already drowning. He watched the golden recline in their wagons, oil shining on their chests, women clawing to get near them. He told himself he should want that. Every man around him wanted it, the power, the worship, the bodies thrown at your feet. Wasn't that the prize? Wasn't that why they walked? Yet when he tried to imagine himself in gold, gripping the reins of other men, his stomach turned. The picture slid away, like water through his fingers. The seated too, he should envy them, with their coins and jewels, their power to hang stones on weaker backs with a flick of the wrist. He tried to taste it in his mind, the weight of ownership, the smugness of having others beg you for relief. But it tasted like ash. So he marched with the 89th, pretending the same hunger burned in him, pretending the stones at his waist mattered, though they didn't, pretending the words scrawled across his skin had meaning, though they felt like smudges on paper, pretending he saw a better self in the mirror strapped to his chest, though he saw only glass and blood. The others carried their burdens as if they were life itself. They wept, scraped, begged, fought to lighten them, and only grew heavier. He did none of it, and that was his curse, because the circle had no place for someone who did not believe.